Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the global Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today. Black Americans singing Kill the Boer? Well, these ones are going to give Chant a heart attack, I tell you. Dumelang absheni ralocha sanvarani molweni. My name is Naledi Mfoloe, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the latest edition of the African Diaspora News channel, where we unravel the stories that shape our world and our communities. Now, what happens when Black Americans start singing the Boer in traditional attire on American soil? Well, let's just say that these ones are going to give Donald Trump a heart attack and confuse the last 49 Boers into exile. Let's watch. Now, the clip, right, which went viral on social media, shows a group of Black people, possibly African Americans, joyfully singing Dubuli Boon, which is the liberation song more commonly known as Boer. And it's quite unclear exactly where it was filmed, but one thing stands out. They dressed in traditional African garments, and they're surrounded by Black flags and red, green, black Pan-African pride. Now, whether it's Atlanta or DC or Durban, I do believe that the song, the spirit, it's traveling, and it's traveling aloud. Let's check this out.
The Boer, the farmer, the Boer, the farmer. Brr, pa, pa, brr, pa, pa. They should. The same way the children of Palestine are fighting. We are with the children of Palestine because we were there before. We know how it feels to be oppressed and to be dispossessed of your land. We were dispossessed of our land, and that's why we are on the side of the dispossessed, and that is the children of Palestine. You see, this EFF, even Donald Trump is very scared of it. Even Elon Musk is very scared of this EFF. That's why you must know wherever you are a powerful force. We must never allow the USA to dictate to us what needs to happen in South Africa. Ramaphosa said he will never be bullied by Trump. But when he arrived there at Oval Office, he was shaking like a small boy. He was bullied in America by another president, and that president forced him to watch a movie without his permission. They just dim the lights and they played a movie for him. No one does that to another president.
Now, here's why this matters, right? Just last month, Donald Trump publicly condemned Julius Malema and the EFF for chanting this very song. And he went as far as to call it a call to genocide and demanded that Malema be arrested. Now, pause. This is the same Donald Trump who told white supremacists to stand back and stand by. Is suddenly the global ambassador of anti-racism. Now make it make sense. Meanwhile, the South African experts on TikTok are losing their minds, and some of the old Boer holdouts are panicking like it's 1994 again. Now, let me be clear. The Boer is not a bedtime song. It's not a cute jingle. It is a weapon of memory. And it was born in resistance, it was sharpened in struggle, and it was carried in the mouths of people who were watching their land stolen, their families murdered, and their dignity denied by the same faithless class now crying foul. So, no, I won't apologize for the volume of our grief, and I won't apologize when that grief shows up with the rhythm. Now, the original song, Dubili Puno, was popularized during apartheid as a protest anthem. Peter Mokaba sang it at the funeral of his comrade Chris Hani in 1993. Jacob Zuma sang it. Julius Malema still continues to sing it. And despite multiple court challenges by right-wing groups like AfriForum, South Africa's Equality Court, and later the Constitutional Court ruled it was not hate speech, but protected under freedom of expression. And why? Because in context, it's political speech. It's protest and not literal incitement. But let's talk about context, shall we? If you're white and uncomfortable with the song, then good. That discomfort, I believe, is a tiny sample of what it felt like to be black under the system the song protested. That's the point of protest, not to flatter, but to actually confront. And as a black South African woman, I've grown knowing the history and actually living in the residual of apartheid. I mean, my grandparents couldn't own land. My grandparents were classified by skin tone. And today, my peers still inherit poverty while settler families pass down farms and assets and access. So when Black Americans sing Kill the Boer, I really don't hear hatred. I hear recognition because across oceans and across generations, the struggle has a familiar rhythm. And if that song made its way to a Black American gathering in 2025, then maybe it's not about South Africa anymore. And of course, right, Western media came running. Piers Morgan called the song racist hate speech. Fox News framed it as a call to murder. And the same people who praised the American protest singing songs like F the Police are suddenly shocked when Black South Africans raise their voices. I mean, if you ask me, I say it's funny how protest only becomes dangerous when it's not in English. So no, the Boer is not a gentle lullaby. It's a war cry, and not a war of bullets, but of memory, of narrative, of truth-telling, no matter how inconvenient. So if you're more outraged by song than the history that made it necessary, then maybe you're not ready for freedom. You're just addicted to the comfort. And if Black Americans are now singing our songs, then I do believe that it means that the message is still alive. And let this be a reminder to the world. Some songs weren't made for stages, but they were made for shack settlements, for mine shafts, for picket lines, and for resistance. So not every anthem is clean. Some anthems come with blood. And if your first instinct is to censor it instead of understanding it, then maybe it wasn't written for you. Let's continue the conversation in the comment section. I'd really like to hear what your thoughts are on this. And while you're at it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That's it from me till